Your Excellency, 2025 has been remarkable for DMT, with a series of initiatives launched. How did these work to form an integrated system and deliver Abu Dhabi's urban vision?
Thank you. First of all, I would like thanks everyone for attending this session. Honestly, I believe there is a lot of going in Abu Dhabi, basically across all government entities, and we're working together towards the urban growth. So maybe I have to start with that. In Abu Dhabi, we don't work in isolation. We're here actually with all government entities as one team. So whenever we plan in Abu Dhabi, you will see always Department of Economy working with us, Department of Community Development, and etc. So it's kind of one team working towards the same vision in Abu Dhabi. So maybe the fact is there today. I believe everyone can see how growth is being rapidly increasing in Abu Dhabi through a lot of developments, etc., which is actually a fact that there is a lot of businesses and a lot of investors are coming to Abu Dhabi. And I want to highlight that by giving some numbers, an example, which to give a context where we're heading in Abu Dhabi. So we do have now the Emirates plan, where we know next 15 or 20 years where we want to be, and that's in alignment with all other government entity. And as well as by having that and seeing, for example, in 25, in the first half of the year, we have approved more than 130% of GFA comparing in 24. That was equivalent to 3 times of Yas Island. And imagine you're gonna see 3 Yas Islands in next 4 years, which shows the growth going to happen in Abu Dhabi. So coming back to that, all of this entity together working as a one team.
Which brings me really nicely to my next question. With a substantial budget for the next phase of the Emirates livability strategy, how does the DMT and urban planners decide what to develop next? And how do you decide between infrastructure projects?
Honestly, like livability is one of the fundamental foundation across all government entity, and it's not only DMT, it's like all of us together in it, because end of the day, livability touch base on people needs. So we always say we plan for people with people, not without people. So, and that being happened through a scientific methodology, and where we want to touch base. We have established actually a scoring methodology to understand where we are and where we want to go with the livability. And that scores goes across 3 main elements, which is quantitative, qualitative, and also activation. When we spoke about quantitative, we will talk about, for example, in any districts in Abu Dhabi, we understand what are the basic community needs, how far they are from the people, and how we have to create or establish new facilities that will be to people needs. Then we go to qualitative, where we understand, are those community facilities up to expectation? As there is frequent maintenance, there is enhancements up to the new standards or technology. So we do take care also about the quality of these facilities. At the end, the most important part is actually with any livability program is the activation. We make sure there is all year around program activation to those facilities. And maybe some context to the livability. In 23, we used to have, as an average score in Abu Dhabi was 61%. In 25, we achieved 81%. And with this success journey, government allocated another 42 billion dirhams for the next phase of livability. And that's basically, we're trying to say people comes first, and I believe everyone can see that in Abu Dhabi.
Yep, very answered. For investors and smart city technology companies here today, what's your approach for forging partnerships, and what governance frameworks are around it?
I think for investors, it's a bit more clear now with seeing where the growth is going, what the government is doing with livability, and all of this CapEx or OpEx budget has been allocated. that his government is willing to work closely with all investors that could participate in this journey. And honestly, we're looking for any investors who could support us, for example, in urban to have new technologies that's to the standard of not only for demonstration, but also could be implementable. Because at the end of the day, we know it's an AI era, and we have to facilitate our internal governance policies, guidelines to accept such initiatives, and that we have been honestly in advance in DMT, where you can, inshallah, soon you will hear that we will launch our digital twin platform, where any resident, tourists, investors can go to that platform and find out all the information he needs to know about Abu Dhabi and Abu Dhabi future plans. So there is a lot of opportunities, and I believe we will be working hands with other government entities and investors to achieve this vision.
Shukran. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with me this morning.
Thank you.